My name is Elliott Dacher. Welcome to our fourth session of the practice of direct awakening. The practices we've already explored bring us towards the first aim of meditation, cultivating a healthy human life. In this session, we will begin exploring the second aim of meditation, the direct experience of our true self. We begin by focusing on the differences between our usual day-to-day ego, our personal self, and our unchanging true self. So please close your eyes, find a comfortable position, and listen with focused attention and concentration to this short teaching, returning your attention whenever it wanders. Please close your eyes, find a comfortable position, and listen with focused attention and concentration to this short teaching, returning your attention whenever it wanders. Remember, attention and concentration also suppresses the neural default mode, which is the center of mental activity. So kind of get two for one here. You get a clearer teaching, and you also are developing calmness at the same time. We're born without a sense of a personal identity. However, these early years will fade as we slowly clothe our natural state with the garments of individuality. We are given a name, learn behavioral norms, take on identities, develop habits of perception and reactivity. In this way, our natural, open, pure, simple awareness, this childlike quality of just being present, is slowly reduced to a conditioned awareness shaped and bounded by our past experiences. Our unique acquired personal self is protective, defensive, self-cherishing, and self-righteous. It is also separate from others, separate from our natural self, separate from our planet. This individual self is entirely shaped by our past experience, and that's our adult sense of I, which we identify as our usual self. However, there is another self. Let's call it our original self, our natural self, our true self. This is not a personal self or specific identity that's acquired over time. Rather, it's a state of presence, openness, and beingness that is already and always there. It's unaffected by personal history, personal habits, or acquired identities. We have all touched this self at one time or another. It is our home. It is who we truly are. If we can empty our mind of its usual identity and chatter, we would experience it right here and right now. This natural self is not a thing. It's not an identity. It has none of the usual reference points of shape and location, mass, color. You can only know this deepest self by directly experiencing it. The best I can do is point you in the right direction, asking you to turn your attention inward and look directly at it. And that's what we'll be doing in the following practice. Continue with your eyes closed, sitting comfortably. Let's prepare the mind by practicing the calming methods we've already practiced. Take a deep breath in. Rapidly blow it out, dropping everything from your mind, and then hold your breath, resting in the stillness that occurs with the breath hold. Deep breath in, blow it out. Rest in the stillness and calm of the breath hold. Isn't it amazing how easy it is to calm the overactive mind? Just hold your breath. It stops. Continue for a few moments. extend the hold, you get a longer period of quieting. Carry that quieting, the remembrance of it into the next in-breath, out-breath, and then refresh it with another hold. You can use this as a preliminary in the beginning of your sitting practice, your formal practice. If the mind is real noisy and you can't just drop right in. Or you can use it any time during the day. Eyes closed, eyes open, just for a few cycles. Nobody else will know. But it'll bring you back to this quiet awareness. Next, return to normal breathing so that your breathing is soft, slow, and harmonious. We're going to skip the extended breaths. Just use the in and out, hold breathing that we've done. You can use either one of these during your regular practice. You don't really need both. We'll now begin what we can call eye watching. We will focus on getting a clearer picture of your ordinary eye. Keeping your eyes closed, just watch your mind. Your ordinary eye shows up as random, spontaneous thoughts, feelings, and images, which I'm certain you're quite familiar with. Turn your attention inwards. Look directly at the mental activity that's naturally arising in your mind. Just observe. Don't join it. Don't get entangled with it. Don't elaborate the mind talk or in any way alter it. Just simply observe, like watching clouds move in and out of the sky. Notice the mind's tendency to hold on to and embellish a thought or a feeling. Notice the focus on past history and future projections. Look carefully, verify this for yourself. Watch the usual eye mind for a few moments, becoming familiar with its mental activity. If you lose your observing posture, return to watching that mental activity. See how it just comes and goes, comes and goes. You leave it alone, it dissolves very quickly. It's very important to know that during your normal daily activity, this personal ego eye, this quiet eye, this past history eye, is running the show, is influencing you from the past. Notice it before you get enmeshed in it. Now let go of eye watching and let's look at your authentic, ever-present, true self. For this, we must deal with the elements of our personal I that obscure our natural true self that is always there, but hidden underneath the overactive mind. So drop all of your past history, all thoughts, feelings, imagery. Just give up all your past for a moment. Put it in a little container next to where you're sitting. Leave it at the door where you came into the room. Drop all your past history, all your thoughts, feelings, images. Let go of all future projections or expectations. Drop your sense of time. Let everything fall away, all your usual experiences, as you empty your mind of its usual content. Empty, empty, empty. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just stay right here, right now. Simple, easy, carefree. Don't hold on to anything. That is the supreme meditation instructions. Don't grasp onto anything. Let everything come and go. Experience the emptiness, that is the absence of fixed mental content, the presence, the spaciousness, the expansiveness, the natural stillness. Nothing to do, no place to go. Just the experience of a natural, aware self. If you need to take a few breath holds here and there, if your mind gets out of control, you can go ahead and do that. This is the essence of meditation, being in your true self, being in pure awareness, openness, spaciousness. That's all that it is. It's that simple. Know this home. That is who you are, your ever-present true self. Simple, carefree, easy, no history, no reactivity, just presence. What feels more like you? The natural, unchanging self of this awareness, this presence, or your ordinary, constantly moving, chattering I? Rest in this true self. Remain in a simple presence and awareness. Thoughts, feelings, and images can rise and fall. It's okay. Just let them come and go. You remain in awareness, the witness, presence, beingness. When resting in your natural self, you can just reflect for a few minutes on your usual I with its movements, its oscillation between pleasure and suffering, its emotional instability, and its separateness. That's not who you are, that's who you were. Remain resting in the serenity of your true nature. Verify the difference between your two selves. This knowledge will grow over time. quiet, serene, present, aware, awake, perhaps still, perhaps the clouds of thoughts, feelings, and images coming and going, but not disrupting you. This is who you are. This is your natural self. This is who you were before your usual I developed, your individuality developed, and who you always have been and will be. It is an anchor of peace that never leaves you. We will complete this session now, but you can continue meditating by yourself for as long as you would like to. And I will join you again in our next session.